Hey y'all, it's Charlene from Charlene's Crochet Corner. I need to tell y'all that I told a lie. I didn't mean to. I didn't know I was going to. But I told y'all that I only work on one project at a time. Okay. Yesterday was Monday. And Monday morning at 9 o'clock, my nurse calls, said, Charlene, I'll be there about 11:30. I said, okay. About 10 o'clock, I got a phone call and said, we have your bed, your new hospital bed, ready to come out to you. Are you going to be home today? Yes. I said, but I kind of need to know what time you're coming. Oh, well, we've got all these stops we got to go to. The driver will give you plenty of time. I said, okay. So at that time, I got my son to get up and for him to start trying to move stuff. I sat up on the edge of the bed and started picking up bags and moving stuff because, okay, I've been in that original hospital bed since November the 4th, 2009, okay? And surrounded that bed was all of my stuff, all right? My husband says, why you got to have everything up on you? I said, well, because when you're stuck in this bed and you want to get something quick, this is how you do it. It's right here with you. So, my son was grumbling. Lord help, he was a grumbling. And he had to get me in my wheelchair, of course, to get me kind of out of the way. And then I told him what could be thrown away, what couldn't. And so anyway, I found a project bag that had fell down in between my bed and my big coffee table thing sitting here next to my bed. And so anyway, I found this in it. It's a pretty long shawl, and it's made out of, I don't know what. I don't know what kind of yarn this is. It's got a halo on it. It's real soft. Anyway, it's got a nice sheen to the colors. Let me move this slide a little bit and see if y'all can see it better. See the true yarn in the colors. I love it. So anyway, when I saw this project with only this much yarn to go, I said, I think I'm going to work on this now, okay? So, and another thing that was so good about this was, y'all know I have a set of tulip hooks that I've had for about, 3 years or better. And I've been real good to keep all my hooks, keep up with them, put them back in the bag or know what project bag it was in or whatever. And my eye hook went missing. Could not find it anywhere. So in its place in my thing, I put one of those Susan baits that had the part of the handle was covered in rubber. I forget the name of them. It has a specific name. But anyway, so I put that one in there in its place. So when I got this project out, here's my tulip eye hook. I was so excited, y'all. So I said, oh, I can't wait to do that. So my son made my hospital bed, and a good thing about this bed, I guess I could put this more where y'all could see what I'm doing. I'm just doing 3 doubles, a chain 1 and 3 doubles to make these little shells. But one thing good about this hospital bed is I have the air mattress this time for it. And that is really good because, I have such a problem with scar tissue on my backside and on my legs. So I was really excited because I didn't know if I was going to get the air mattress or not. And it feels really good on my skin. It really does. So yesterday was a big day. My nurse told me that my wound was bigger and not getting smaller. It's bigger. So I was not too happy about that, but what can you do? With this hospital bed, the way the side rails are, I was able to hook my arm that I'm going to try to do from above, but it seems like when I'm going to try to move y'all a little bit to see if I can do it from above or if it's going to fall over. I'm going to see if it'll stay where I would maybe be able to do some type of tutorials for y'all. So this is just, I'm going into the hole in the middle of the 3. So in the middle of 6 is where I go in and start doing my 3 doubles, and then a chain 1, and then I do 3 more doubles in that same hole. So yes, I guess I ended up telling a story that I only work on one project at a time. But really, I do only work on one project at a time. I didn't know this one was even there. I'd forgot all about this. But it's a nice little... It's a nice little wrap. I just wish I could make it longer. So if anybody knows what this yarn is, please tell me. And I'll see if I can possibly find it, and if my husband will possibly let me get some. But yeah, if y'all know what this is, please tell me, because I don't recall ever using this before, but I like it. You can go pretty fast with it. I know I'm used to fingering weights more than this. I think this is probably a light 3 or maybe just a small 4. I don't know, though, because like I say, I don't know what it is. But here is the ball that's left. This is all I've got left. I wish I probably had about, well, 2 more balls would make it a nice shawl length. And I wouldn't even care if the colors were off a little bit, I don't guess. I don't know. I don't know what this is, though. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. I mean, it's got a sheen, but it's got a tiny little bit of a halo to it, maybe. Or that's how it feels, especially here on the fabric. That's how it feels. But I do love it. I love it. I love the way it looks. I would love to wear this to any upcoming doctor's appointments, or if Kevin and I get to go to the grandchildren's school and have lunch on Grandparents' Day. We do enjoy getting to do that. So, yes, I sure would wear this, and I would probably get me a nice one button closure at the neck. That's generally how I like to do some of them. Some of them I don't put anything, but it is nice if you are going to be, like if I'm going out to school to eat with the grandchildren, it's nice that I can have it hooked so that it's, not in the way of my arms, trying to hold on to it so it doesn't fall off. Of course, when you're in a wheelchair, it doesn't have far to fall. But I would hate for it to get tangled up in my wheels. So how have y'all been on this Tuesday? I will tell y'all that with me sitting on the edge of the bed and pulling up bags of stuff that I had sitting next to me, handing them off to my son, I woke up in the middle of the night and I said, "Oh Lord, I am crippled. My arms hurt so bad." I thought, oh boy, howdy, I've done it now. And I didn't really do anything. I mean, just pulling and tugging and stuff, But it was more work than I've done in a while. I know that much. But I slept good last night on my hospital bed. I woke up one time to use the potty, and my potty is, well, y'all can't see it, but it's right here. And then oh, well, now here I am at the end. What did I do over here? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. Let's see, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 6. But it's turned different. So I woke up one time to go to the potty. And then when my husband gets up, he, of course, empties it and cleans it and everything for me. So, yeah, we got everything all set back up. Pretty much, yeah. And then, of course, my vacuum cleaner, the battery was dead in the vacuum cleaner. So my son plugged it in to charge it, and it would run for just a few seconds and then it would turn off. And so I told my husband last night, Kevin, I said, just leave it plugged in overnight. Maybe the battery was just super dead. I don't know. And y'all can try it tomorrow. So he come home and tried it, and it ran for less than a minute and turned off again. So I told him where the books were on the like on the refrigerator and the stove and the dryer, and all the appliance stuff is kept in a drawer in my kitchen. And so he went in and got it, and he figured out that one of the flaps or something was pushed in so it couldn't get air, so it would overheat that fast. So he showed me how it needed to be. So anyway, so then he got to vacuuming, and he vacuumed under my bed, from both sides and the bottom and the top. He vacuumed, and it's only got like a little canister. Maybe it's about this big. I think it's called a Eureka. And my daughter gave it to me for my birthday believe it was 2 years ago. And so, anyway, you know, I had all kinds of stuff under my hospital bed. All kinds of stuff. And I'm still missing a tablet. I don't know where it is. It has disappeared. And, you know, that's driving me nuts because I knew it was under my bed, but it wasn't. John gave me all the bags. I went through them. Nothing. No tablet. So, anyway. But my husband, he vacuumed under all the bed. And there's nothing under the bed. Now, there's a pile of stuff over here that probably should be under the bed. And then over here next to my bedside commode is where I had notebooks stacked up taller than the commode, full of patterns. And I wanted those somewhere, but they put them back behind my bed next to my husband's recliner. So it looks a little bit opened up, more opened up in here. Oh, I didn't realize my hair looked such a muck. But anyway, so, all right, I did the 6. I'm going to try to turn this around and see, because I had not got to. Let's see how this looks. Oh no, I need to do something else right here. So anyway, once I get this finished, I really hope y'all come up with some ideas of what kind of yarn this is. I bet Bag a Day would know, but she doesn't know me from Adam's House Cat. So, surely y'all know. Surely y'all know. Y'all know what this is. I know you do. So, anyway, I need some some yarn knowledge going on here for me. And that turned pretty good. I think I'm going to do 2 crochets and then start back. This is all I got left. Think hard, think hard, think hard. Think yarn, think hard, hard. Yes, I know y'all will come up with something for me. You always do. You always do. This is the best community to be involved in that I have ever seen. I get all the time people telling me that they are praying for me. And I mean, it means the world to me. You know, I have been told many times that this was it. I wasn't going to make it. And my husband and my family has been told many times, this is it. She won't make it off the vent this time. And I do. I fight back. I fight hard. And I don't even know I'm fighting. But I do. And, you know, they tell you to talk to your loved one just like they were awake. Like they could, you know, talk back to you. Just like they were wide awake. And, so my daughter, boy, she'll get on to me quick. Mama, you get up from there. It is not time for you to go. You've got too much to do. And I do. I've got too much to do. And I love getting to crochet every day. I love it. And I want y'all to know, those of you who have donated and sent me yarn, that means the world to me. That means that I can do this every day. Because with my hospital bills and medical stuff, You know, my last surgery was $711,864, and I think it was 24 cents. That was what my last surgery was. And of that surgery, we had to pay $26,000. Oh, and guess what? They say I'm still not even up to the amount that you have to get to your, where they pay everything. I'm not there yet this year. Can you believe that? With the amount of surgeries I've had this year, I'm still not there. So, you know, I know maybe some of y'all think, gosh, her husband's rough. But no, see, my disability check is what I could make almost that whole check in one shift working as a nurse. Now that tells you how poorly that the disability system is. I left that hospital making $78,000 a year. That was just straight time. That wasn't all my overtime and stuff. That was just my straight time. And I make way less than $10,000 a year with disability. So we are basically living on one income because, I mean, you know, we have a house payment. We need a new car desperately. When we hit that deer 3 years ago, we've never got a car because the insurance said that, I forget, because we had to pay off the car note because it was a newer car. And it was about 3 years old. And the insurance company wouldn't give us enough so that we could, after we paid it off, have money for a car. You know, to put a down payment on a car. And so things have just been terribly hard. And thank goodness my parents, when my grandmother died, she had a 1990 Malibu, Chevrolet Malibu, and it had 67,000 miles on it. Well, now it's got, I think Kevin said, 170-something thousand on it. Because you got to understand, where we live, we have to drive 30 minutes to get a loaf of bread and milk to go to the grocery store. So my husband drives about 45 minutes one way to work. So, yeah, you can get the miles up on a car really quick like. So, but yeah, when we hit that deer and it totaled our Honda Accord, that just really, really broke my heart because we couldn't get another car. But like I say, my parents had my grandmother's car, and I was named after my grandma Ruth. That's why Kevin calls me Ruthie all the time. Ruthie? And so anyway, my mom and dad said they wanted us to come over to their house. So we went over there, and Kevin got me in the house, and laying on the table was the title to it, and they signed it over to us. So that was a huge blessing. You know, my parents didn't have to do that. You know, they could have just loaned the car to us. But they signed it over to us, and that has been a blessing. Such a blessing. So, you know, you have to be thankful when people do things for you. You know, everything that people have done for me, I have always been very thankful. And I'm waiting on some thank you notes so that I can send out thank you notes for the folks who have been so generous to me. But yeah, that's the holdup. I'm waiting on thank you notes. So as soon as my thank you notes come, I can write thank you notes to y'all. So, but I do appreciate you. Y'all keep me going where I can do what I love to do what I enjoy doing. And I just thank y'all so much for that. Okay, y'all, it's been 25 minutes. Y'all see the gorgeous thing that I am working on. And you see the yarn. And this color right here is my favorite. Only a little bit more greener. The sour apple green. I love that color yarn. And I don't have a bit of it. But I love it. So here's my little ball, if y'all need to see that again, to help you jog your memory on what yarn Charlene needs. So y'all can tell me. And the way my videos have been uploading, today's Tuesday, y'all will probably see this on Thursday. If by some luck that it uploads and is uploaded by morning, it will shock me, but I will get everything done to it. And y'all remember, I do not know how to edit. I really wish I had a fancy intro music. If anybody wants to figure one out and forward it to me, I would love it, because I don't know how to do it, but I really want one. And so y'all know I don't edit. And I'm up to 685, which means I need 15 more to get to the 700 for the 700 subscriber giveaway. And it's going to be notions. I've got a good many notions. It's not going to be yarn, because it's so hard for me to get yarn, and when people give it to me, I can't help but just want to keep it all. So, but it'll be notions. Now, I made the video called 700 subscribers 2 weeks ago. So you need to go back to that video. The last time I saw it, there was 166 comments on it. Okay? So you need to go to that video, make a comment, answer the question, and you need to watch it all the way through, because I did know how to edit to put a new question in. So you can't copy other people's answers, because it could be wrong. Okay? So remember, 15 more subscribers. Tell people you know. Send out on your list, are y'all subscribed to Charlene's Crochet Corner? She's doing a giveaway. And I'm going to hang out for a couple days to be sure that 700 stays. Because I don't want it to be like that Christmas in July, where I drew for the winner and boom, 300 people were gone. I want y'all to stay with me, okay? All right. So I will talk to y'all later. And if you need anything, if you have anything you need to say to me, just come on and we'll chat. So I'll talk to y'all later, okay? I love you all. And thank you so much for being a subscriber. Can you give me a thumbs up? I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get the YouTube people to put my videos out more. That's why I'm trying to film more. Okay? All right. Talk to y'all later. Love you all. And peace out. Okay? All right. So, don't forget, 700 subscriber video.